So you can see here, this is a trilobite. They do look a whole lot like the trilobite beetle in the sense they have these segments. Now, they are not related. Trilobites themselves have been extinct for a very, very, very long time. Trilobite beetles are very much alive, even though they're super rare. They're not a common creature. You're not going to find this anywhere in the United States, and you're certainly not going to find it very easily if you go places even where they live. We were just on this trail scouting, and then I saw it. I saw it sitting right there on that log. Look at that. There it is. That's the first sighting. And it isn't like popping out because they're not huge, right? They're only a couple inches long, but they're so weird.
Yeah.
Nothing else looks like a trilobite beetle.
That orange color
that orange
too.
did stick out a little bit. Like you'd have to be looking for it, but
yeah.
Man, what a cool animal.
And I do remember going for this catch being a little concerned because these logs are like wet, slick, and it was steep.
It's hard to tell from the angles of the cameras in this, but it was a steep drop down into like a creek.
And I got called out for this catch by a lot of people in the comments for like, oh, it really made that catch dramatic. Well, I didn't want to fall down in the creek, number one. Number two, I'd never seen a trilobite beetle before, so I didn't know if they were fast. And it was the only one we saw. This was the only one we saw.
Yeah, we thought we were going to see more after, because we found this like day 2 or something in this environment, and we were there for I think a full like 6 days. So we're like, oh, we'll definitely see more. Usually if you find something early on, you think they're more common.
You'll see it again. We did not see another trilobite beetle the entire trip. So it's lucky we got this one. But yeah, they don't move super fast. So the dramatic catch is really just because I didn't know what I was working with until we had hands on it. They were very slow, as it turns out. Like, look at that. I mean, that's a good shot. So you can see why it gets its name, the trilobite beetle. We should pull up a picture of a trilobite.
Actually, there's a comparison within this.
Oh, within it?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, we'll do that.
Where?
Keep rolling. Gosh, I just love looking at this thing.
Yeah, so cool.
It has like the
tiny head. Yeah.
It looks like a creature or character out of the Men in Black.
Yeah,
it does.
Yeah.
That's what it reminded me of when I first was looking at it, because you see it and you think, oh, this top armored plate area is the head, but it's actually this right here. Tiny little head. The Trilobite Beetle. And it is a beetle.
These little black eyes.
You can see how pumped we are. Turn on some sound here so we can hear.
This is why I do what I do. This is what I love about making videos on Brave Wilderness, discovering creatures like the Trilobite Beetle. Wow.
And I want to make another note on that specific point. This is why I like doing what we do on Brave Wilderness. This is why I was so excited to start the Brave Wilderness brand in general, was to see really unique creatures that live around the world. I mean, of course, we've become famous for the Bite Sting Index, and a lot of people have become fans because of those videos, but it's videos like this that got me into making this content.
Yeah.
For sure.
I still feel like they're a favorite on the inside of the company of like doing these types over the Bite Stings.
They don't do the, 20, 30, 40 million views, but the appreciation factor within the walls of Brave Wilderness is off the charts. And, for a kid who grew up in Ohio like me, who was fascinated by salamanders and frogs and earthworms, I literally used to sit in my grandfather's backyard digging with the little, garden spade for earthworms and millipedes. This is like next level stuff for that kid. So every time we film a video like this, it's like my inner kid comes out, and if my 10-year-old self could see me doing this, they would just their head would explode. So I just want to make that point of that, because sometimes I feel like people think we film these videos as as filler or just because we're there, and it's actually for me the reason I'm there.